Hi, beautiful people. My name is Yomi Martins, your financial services advisor and consultant from the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Today, I shall be talking about a very, very interesting trend that is happening, especially in Lagos, Nigeria, currently, and that is crowdfunding as an alternative means of raising capital and equity for SME businesses in Nigeria. What is crowdfunding? Basically, I won't go into semantics as I usually don't like doing. I'll go just straight to the point. Crowdfunding is about pulling funds from a pool, advertising your business objectives, and getting angel investors to participate in what you want to do. Now, I've noticed a particular trend right now, which is very, very common on social media. The companies, SMEs, normally publicize their agro businesses. They are into corn production, piggery, fish farming, poultry, and all that stuff. And they promise you very, very huge, or should I say substantial returns on investment in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, in 12 months. They tell you they will give you X and Z, X, Y, and Z returns on investments, right? And they even put an icing on the cake and tell you that their projects has been insured by an insurance company. I won't like to mention names right now, right? But you should be a bit wary, I must quickly say, about such investments. You know why? Now, there is nothing wrong in investing in a company. It's actually a very beautiful idea. It makes it easier for you to raise equity, right? It creates an alternative means of raising equity apart from the bank, right? Because the banks will charge you huge interest rates and all that stuff. So if you can actually raise equity from crowdfunding, it's a fantastic method. Some people also will argue that won't it be a lovely strategy if the insurance companies insure those funds, which they are presently, but you must be very careful. What the insurance firms are insuring is actually your capital. That means if the firm that is asking you for your money, for your investment, tells you invest 100,000 naira and you are going to earn 25% in 6 months, what the insurance company is going to insure is that 100,000 naira, not the promised 25% that they are giving you. You can take that to the bank. So, on a good day, another challenge that you will have with such crowdfunding as an alternative means for equity sourcing is that most of these firms, if not all of them, that have been advertising on social media presently, do not necessarily have a track record. They have not been operating for a long time in which you can say, okay, they have a track record of performance. And what actually made me, why the major reason why I'm making this video is that a client of mine actually called me. He wanted to make a substantial investment in one of these equity schemes and asked for my advice. And I had to tell him the truth. I said, come, see, this is not like buying commercial papers in which, to an extent, the bank has guaranteed the scheme. Fantastic is an balance sheet item for the bank, but funds are domiciled with the bank. There's a measure of regulation. Crowdfunding presently in Nigeria is not regulated. It's not regulated. There's just a justification by calling in an insurance company as a partner to insure, right, the risk inherent in the agricultural scheme that they are asking you for money for and all that stuff. The insurance company is not going to be the managers of the fund. Get that right. The insurance company is not going to be the managers of the fund. The insurance company will not go to the market to buy raw material. The insurance company will not regulate them. The insurance company will also regulate business best practice. So you need to get things very, very right. I will rate such crowdfunding alternative for equity sourcing a minus C right now, right? Because one, there is no regulation in place for crowdfunding as a source of new equity for fresh businesses. Two, most of the companies that are raising money from crowdfunding and using insurance companies as, I would say it as it is, as baits to insure their risk, are only insuring your capital. They are not guaranteeing your interest in any way, right? Three, the risk is extremely high, right? You do not even have an assurance that in event of crystallization of that risk, right, that they have made appropriate documentation that you will receive your funds invested. So, my guys, please be very, very wary. I'm not trying to stop the crowdfunders from raising their money on social media, using insurance companies and all that stuff, but I'm only trying to advise people appropriately, right? The fact that they are not businesses that have been operational for a long time, and the risk inherent is pretty high. So my guys, please be very, very wary where you put your money. And again, most of the interest rates promised, I've consulted in agric business before. I've also done a bit of agriculture before as an investor, right? Running some agric business, and I can tell you that those return on investment, ROI, are not as juicy as they claim. So be wary. If you like my video, right, please subscribe. That will encourage me to do more of this kind of content so that people learn the little knowledge I have as regards financial services consulting and all that. You can just click the like button. You can also click the like button, click the subscribe button as well to encourage me to make more videos, since I will know that I'm getting the right feedback, that people actually enjoy what I do and all that. You can also leave me a comment. I will always get back to you. You can also contact me if you need any other business advisory as regards whatever you might be facing, especially during this time of the pandemic. For now, I'll leave you. Stay blessed. This too shall pass, and we shall be okay as usual. Bye for now. Take care.